Some 90-Day Fiancé stars have screwed up so badly that they don't deserve to be forgiven by their partners. However, the partners who make mistakes are often forgiven anyway. When they are, fans are frequently disappointed because they don't want certain cast members to take back their misbehaving other halves. Everyone makes mistakes in relationships, but some franchise stars have done horrible things that are unforgivable. Betrayal is nothing new to the 90-Day Fiancé couples, and most of the time, when a cast member does something particularly awful, viewers keep their fingers crossed that their partner won't make the mistake of going against their better judgment. However, more often than not, it seems like cast members are willing to give their problematic partners endless chances to redeem themselves. Watching that cycle of misguided forgiveness can be frustrating for fans. In fact, it can make them respect the most forgiving 90-Day Fiancé stars a lot less. Jasmine Pineda. Just about everyone cheered Jasmine on when she savagely roasted boyfriend Gino Palazzolo after he violated her trust by sending private photos to an ex. The 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90-Day star rained feminine rage down upon a fear-paralyzed Gino, and it was incredibly satisfying to watch after his reprehensible behavior. Viewers hoped that would be the end of their relationship, but in the latest episode, Gino sheepishly apologized to B90's Jasmine. Fans groaned when she agreed to give Gino a second chance, and they feel that her decision to take Gino back showed a tremendous lack of self-respect. Jasmine should have stuck to her guns and first instinct and left him for good. David Murphy. In an attempt to meet his online love Lana face-to-face, David took multiple trips to Ukraine, but Lana stood him up time and time again. She always gave flimsy excuses for failing to meet him. Aside from being highly suspicious, it was extremely rude behavior, and that alone was reason enough to cut ties with her. There never should have been a second chance for Lana to ghost David, because he should have forgotten her for good after the first time she left him high and dry. However, instead of seeing the writing on the wall and picking up on B90's Lana's disinterest, delusional David continued to pursue his relationship. Ashley Martson. It's obvious that Ashley was wild about fiancé Jay Smith, which is why she ignored the many reservations her friends had about him. They had heard rumors that Jay was cheating on Ashley before coming to the US, but Ashley dismissed them and married Jay anyway. However, she should have listened to her friends. Jay cheated on her not long after the wedding, and Ashley filed for divorce. Just a few weeks after filing, Ashley changed her mind and took Jay back. The couple repeated this process several times before Ashley kicked Jay out for good, and she should have listened to her instincts the first time. Mike Youngquist. It seemed like Mike and Natalie Mordovtseva's relationship was over after Natalie threw her ring at Mike in Ukraine. Mike was heartbroken and shut down emotionally, but when Natalie's K-1 visa paperwork was approved, he agreed to bring her to the U.S. However, when Natalie got to Sequim, Mike still appeared to be resentful. He clearly hadn't gotten over the fight with Natalie, and many fans feel that he tried to get revenge on her by canceling their wedding at the last minute. It was obvious that Mike didn't actually forgive Natalie, despite saying he did, and he should have just cut ties in Ukraine. Alina Johnston. At first, fans felt bad for 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Alina. It seemed like she didn't know what she was getting into with Steven Johnston. He had hypocritical expectations of her that she initially called out, and she was extremely angry with Steven after finding out about him talking to other girls on social media. Viewers saw a glimmer of hope that Alina would kick Steven to the curb, but ultimately she felt that his gesture of deleting his social media accounts, at least for a time, was enough to secure her forgiveness. The couple got married in the season finale, but fans still think she made a mistake. Liz Woods. Liz dated Ed Brown on 90 Day. The Single Life Season 1 and they had a strange relationship. Ed love-bombed Liz early on, and she resisted his attempts to rush their relationship forward. Still, things seemed to be looking up for the couple until they had a major falling out after Season 1. Liz was heartbroken at the tell-all, and viewers quickly took her side. She later released audio from a phone call between her and Ed that exposed his emotionally abusive tendencies. Fans rallied behind Liz, and so it was extremely disappointing when she not only took Ed back, but got engaged to him in Season 2. Even Ed's Season 2 castmates were incredulous at the tell-all, but Liz is trying hard to seem like she's part of a happy couple. Alina. There were a lot of red flags when it came to Varya's boyfriend Jeffrey Paschal on Before the 90 Days. Their initial meetup was awkward, but the two quickly began to warm up to each other. However, Varya was thrown when Jeffrey eventually revealed his criminal past filled with drug convictions and prison time. His history gave Varya reservations, and when Jeffrey proposed to her, she initially turned him down. Jeffrey flew back to America, and Varya should have let their relationship end right there. Unfortunately, Varya followed Jeffrey to the US and has become embroiled in his controversies. These 90-day Fiancé stars all gave their partners another chance after major transgressions, and viewers think it was a big mistake. Many of these cast members ended up regretting their decisions to forgive their partners. The ones who don't regret it yet probably will eventually.
Just to